Hello and welcome. I am Olumide Macaulay. Tonight, more promises as the main political parties in next month's general elections intensify their campaigns across the country. Civil society groups raise concern over campaign funding, say wooing voters with money may affect the credibility of the polls. Lagos State issues alert over outbreak of bird flu, says it's battling to avert spread. And fresh protests break out in Niger Republic against the French magazine Charlie Hebdo's cartoon. Churches set on fire in the capital, Niamey.
The Bank of Nigeria denies shortage of liquidity in the currency market, rejecting JP Morgan's reason, putting the status of Nigeria bonds on review.
And on sports news, Chelsea thrash Swansea City 5-0 to go 5 points clear at the top of the English Premier League table.
We begin tonight with the political campaigns, and the main opposition party, the All Progressives Congress, APC, has continued to comb every nook and cranny of the country, soliciting for votes. From Lokoja in Kogi State to Rivers, Imo, Nasarawa and Lagos State, the party's presidential candidate and the governorship flag bearers have been telling the people what they stand to gain if the party is voted into office next month. Our correspondent Kelvin Obete reports.
The Lokoja Township Stadium in Kogi State burst, as it seems, as supporters of the party, some standing, others perched on the fence of the stadium, gathered to hear what the candidates have in stock for them. There are several promises, but the APC presidential flag bearer, General Muhammadu Buhari, says that a good way to begin is for all supporters to ensure that they collect their permanent voter cards.
Get BBC, vote, and make sure your vote counts.
We want change!
From Kogi State to Nasarawa State.
Stand up. Nigeria!
The presidential campaign team is hosted at the newly built Township Stadium in Lafia, the state capital. The party receives scores of PDP members who defected recently.
On behalf of the national leadership of the APC, it is my pleasure to welcome you all into this great crusade.
February 14, 2015, what do you want?
Change.
What do you want?
Change.
Who do you want? So on that day, take your PVC and go to the polling booth. After you vote, wait until the votes are counted. Make sure you defend your votes.
From Nasarawa to Imo State, Governor Rochas Okorocha and his deputy get a rousing welcome from a crowd of supporters in Imbatoli. Continuity and consolidation, he says, is the watchword. Other promises he has for the people is to establish more industries and provide job employment. About 97 kilometers away, the APC governorship candidate for Rivers State, Mr. Dakuku Peter Sai, woos the crowd in Port Harcourt, the state capital.
We will continue with the policy of inclusiveness of our leader, the Right Honorable Chumika Amechi. We will improve on the foundation he has laid. That is our promise to you.
Back here in Lagos State, Nigeria's southwest region, the party takes its campaign to Ikorodu.
Sholaja, among others, are being presented to their supporters here.
The man who seeks to take over Governor Fashola's job after the polls receives the party's flag before addressing residents.
You know, we've brought so much to the road construction in all the axes in Ikorodu. We are going to improve on it. We'll go further to the inner roads. We'll make Ikorodu and other communities, including Ijede, everywhere, to be like Lagos Island.
A strong advantage of rallies such as these is that it gives the people the opportunity to hear what the parties have to offer. Hopefully, this will help in guiding them to make the right choices when the elections begin.
On your behalf,
Kelvin Obetin, Channels Television News.
Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party and the All Progressives Congress have flagged off their campaigns in Edo State. The PDP campaign is spearheaded by the party chairman in the state, Mr. Dan Olby, with Governor Adams Oshomole leading that of the APC. Mr. Olby's message to the people is for them to use the election as an avenue to vote for change, while Governor Oshomole asks them to stick with the APC for more development across the state.
In Oedo Local Government Council, the People's Democratic Party flagged off its campaign in a ceremony that saw a huge attendance by supporters of the party. State Chairman of the party, Chief Dan Obi, highlighted the immense benefits the people stand to enjoy when they vote for the PDP in the coming polls.
We can see the defeat in the APC government of Adams Oshomole. We are experiencing very bad times in Edo State. We are experiencing the highest level of mismanagement in the funds of Edo State. The people are groaning. The people are weeping. The people want a change, and PDP is ready to give you the change.
For the All Progressives Congress, Uropota Hall in Benin City, the Edo State capital, was the venue for the flag-off of the party's campaign. Governor Oshomole reminded the gathering that the current security situation in the country is one of the points the people should take into consideration when they step out to vote in the coming election.
We handed over 774 local governments to PDP in 1999. Today, about 20 of these local governments, they are hosting Boko Haram flag. How much have these governments appropriated in the Ministry of Defense since 1999? Where has the money gone? So I ask you in this election, forget about anybody's religion. There is nobody that is God-fearing that will make an economy where young people cannot get jobs.
The campaigns are in full swing in Edo State, and it is hoped that the parties will focus on issues capable of influencing decisions that will improve the well-being of Nigerians.
And the People's Democratic Party is also not leaving its supporters in the dark concerning what it has in stock for them, as President Goodluck Jonathan has assured Anambra indigents of the completion of the second Niger bridge within the next 40 months. He was speaking during a courtesy call on the traditional ruler of Onitsha, Obi Alfred Achebe, on the sidelines of his campaign in Anambra State. The president expressed satisfaction at the pace and quality of work done so far at the site of the construction.
It is an impressive roll call. The Anambra State Governor, Mr. Willie Obiano, Nigeria's Vice President, Namadi Sambo, at the palace of the Obi of Onitsha, waiting for Nigeria's #1 citizen, President Goodluck Jonathan. He eventually turns up, and with the pleasantry sorted out, he goes on to share his thoughts about the second Niger bridge. As far as the president is concerned, the rumors making the rounds are not true.
We decided to inspect the second Niger base before coming because I was hearing stories that no work was going on. I said, no, before I go to visit the OB, I must go and see myself. I don't want to be told. And Your Majesty, I'm quite impressed with the level of work that's going on. Of course, you know that the total value of that project is 130 billion naira. And it's been done through PPP and being managed by our sovereign authority, the body that manages our sovereign wealth fund. So in terms of funding, we have no problem. So far, 10 billion naira has been spent. Out of which 1.5 billion was used in paying the damages and others. In fact, the link road, that's about 3 kilometers from the main road to the bridges, almost 80% of the road has been paved. That alone is a major project. And we've seen the volume of sand raised, we've seen the piling work going on, we've seen the dredgers working. And obviously, the work is going on. For now, about 200 Nigerians are already working there, with about 50 expatriate staff are working there.
The president's host, Governor Obiano, assures him that Anambra State will give him 100% support at the presidential polls.
We have done the work, and it will go very seamless. You don't need to campaign here. This is your domain, and we are going to vote for you 100%.
Onitsha's traditional ruler, the Obi, then goes ahead to settle a score that has been ongoing and has made not a few uncomfortable. He reunites the past governor with the incumbent. From the palace, the president goes to the Onitsha Governor's Lodge. His message here is that politicians should conduct themselves in a civil manner. From the Governor's Lodge to the Basilica of the Most Holy Trinity Cathedral Field, Onitsha, the president is welcomed by party supporters as they look forward to his game plan, promises, and an agenda which they hope will change things for the better.
In part 2 after the break, INEC in Osun State gets 2,133 card reader machines for next month's elections. Please stay with us.